Hey everybody, Robert here. In today's video, I'm going to tell you 12 things about myself. Number one, I'm going to start off with a big one. In 2014, when I was 19, I was washing my mother's car. I was doing it in the driveway, and there was a spot that collected dirt. You wouldn't even think of it. That got slick from the water and the soap, and I slipped and fell and hurt my back. I live in chronic pain every day. Thankfully, I had good doctors, and I've continued to have good doctors, so I haven't had to go without the literal life-saving pain medication that I have to take every day, or I don't get out of bed. Yeah, I have a herniated disc, was caught on an MRI 5 years after my accident. Took forever to get. It was so tiny. Initially, I couldn't keep still for the MRI. When you're hurting all the time, that's not really, you can't really do that for longer than a couple minutes. And I suspect there's more damage. I'm pretty sure there's some nerve damage. When I'm hurting very, very badly, my hands get very weak, kind of useless, almost, not completely. Number two, in 2017, when I was 22 years old, I was diagnosed with autism. I pursued diagnosis. I wanted to find out more about myself for years. I've thought I might be autistic. Finally, enough boxes have been checked in my mind for me to pursue a formal diagnosis. I'm very lucky at the time we were able to afford that. Number three, at the same time I was diagnosed with autism, I was also diagnosed with dysthymia, or persistent depressive disorder, and generalized anxiety disorder. Dysthymia it's persistent. When I was diagnosed with it, the doctor told me, "You've likely had this all your life." Even though I didn't know quite that I had a thing, I kind of just thought that was how things were, you know? Number four, I keep a very weird schedule. Don't like to sleep at night. I like the night. I sleep from 5 a.m. to about noon. I wake up at noon, go about my day around 5 a.m., sometimes a little earlier. Sometimes there are also naps at 5. I'll take my Ambien, go to sleep, and wake up 7-8 hours later. So I was editing this video and I realized that I completely skipped over number 5. So number 5, I'm a very picky eater. It's a texture thing, not a flavor thing. I can handle flavors, but weird textures, slimy, kind of grainy, I can't. I physically feel like I'm going to throw up, and I often do. So, but I do like occasionally trying new things when no one is forcing that on me or pushing it on me, you know, like people do. But yeah, I'm a picky eater. Number 6, I love Disney movies. My favorite Disney movie is probably Sleeping Beauty. It's my favorite Disney fairy tale. Yeah, I love Disney movies. If Tangled is on, I will just watch it. I love Tangled. I love all the Disney music. Number 7, I am fiercely loyal to the very, very increasingly few friends that I have. I go to bat for my friends. Number 8, I love video games. A gamer at heart, often found playing Final Fantasy XIV. If you're on Leviathan, hit me up. Rep Ketchem. Any Final Fantasy games that I've tried, I've liked. 10-2 was my first one. 13 is my favorite. I love it. I put it on par with 10-2 as my favorite Final Fantasy. 10-2, you know, obviously has a special place in my heart because it was the first, you know. And number 9, mass market paperbacks are my favorite. I like ebooks. I love what they represent. I could have my entire library in one device. I love that idea. I don't have that yet. One day I will. But paperbacks. I love the feel of turning the page. I love the feel of, you know, holding it in my hand. That is my preferred form of reading. Mass market paperbacks. You know, the tiny little ones that can get really chunky. Number 10. If you caught it earlier, I mentioned I have to take Ambien to sleep. I am an insomniac, a lifelong insomniac. All my life, I've had trouble sleeping. It wasn't always super bad, but after I got hurt, trying to sleep when you're always hurting, it started to become a big problem. That was the point where I went to see my doctor about it. I'm very, very lucky that it's worked so well over the last, 7 years or so. I'm very lucky that the times that I've had to go without, I've been able to hobble together some sleep. It hasn't been great sleep, but I can at least sleep without Ambien. A lot of people, once they start taking Ambien, it's something that they have to take for their whole life, and I'm probably among those people. But if I am without it, I can hobble together some sleep. Number 11, I love the darkness. This lighting is a lie. If I could have it my way, I would be coming to you from the dark. But I love the dark. I have my windows foiled over. I love curtains. I need curtains, but I'm picky. So, number 12. My favorite color is blue. Those are 12 things you now know about me. If you like this video, leave a like down below, drop a comment, subscribe. That'd be nice. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.